Children, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was our first president of India. He born in 3rd December 1884, where in Siwan district of Bihar. One by one, I will show you pictures. There is one thought you already spoke. In attaining our ideals, our means should be as pure as the end. So whenever this thought is written by Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the meaning of this thought is whenever you do one thing, your work should be pure and proper so that you are finish the work. When we finish something, that was a amazing product we done. So when we start, that time also our work will be pure, perfect. So we have no regrets that we not do our 100% in any work. Rajendra Prasad was born in Jeradei in Siwan district of Bihar. His father, Mahadev Shahai, was a Persian and Sanskrit language scholar. And his mother was Kamleshwari Devi, and she was very religious and devout woman who would tell stories from the Ramayana to her son. And that stories influenced him very much. Rajendra Prasad liked the Ramayana stories. At the age of 5, the young Rajendra Prasad was sent to a Maulavi for learning Persian language. After that, he was sent to Chhapra Jila School for further primary studies. He was belong from Bihar. Now it is Jharkhand, but that time it was Bihar. So he was take his studies in primary studies in Chhapra Jila School. He was married at the age of 12. 12 साल की उम्र में उनकी शादी हो गई, because that time Indian culture was that they married in very young age, and I have no photographs of his marriage. I find out, but there is no pictures of his marriage. So he then went on to study at R.K. Ghosh Academy in Patna to be with his older brother Mahendra Prasad. Soon afterward, however, he rejoined the Chhapra Jila School, and it was from there that he passed the entrance exam of Kolkata University at the age of 18, and he stood first in whole state. He was very brilliant. He was very good in studies. And after that, he got scholarship and he go to Presidency College in 1902. He passed in 1995 with gold medal in Master in Law examination with honors. He got gold medal. Think how good he was in his studies. Now he went on to complete his doctorate in law. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of India. He was a great freedom fighter and the architecture of Indian constitution. Constitution means संविधान, जो laws और rules पूरे इंडिया में follow होते हैं, that written in our constitution, and all the government follow that constitution. So he was the architecture of the constitution. He was the brain. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel all together make the Indian constitution. Having served as president of Constituent Assembly and drafted the constitution of the Republic from 1948 to 50. He had also served as a cabinet minister briefly in the first government of independent India. He was very important leader of Indian independence movement. He was drawn into the Indian freedom struggle soon after starting his career as a lawyer. In 1921, Champaner and Champaran, Mahatma Gandhi asked him to come with some volunteers. Rajendra Prasad was greatly moved by the dedication, courage and conviction of Mahatma Gandhi. He was influenced with Mahatma Gandhi and he go to help Mahatma Gandhi in 1921 when he just passed his law degree and he was very good in studies. He has a great career. He left his career, everything to join Indian freedom movement. He was such a dedicated person. He quite as a secretary of the university in 1921. He left the job. He also responded to the call by the Mahatma to boycott Western education by asking his son Mrityunjay Prasad, his son's name was Mrityunjay Prasad, a brilliant student, to drop out of the university and enroll himself in Bihar Vidyapit. So when people started that British school and British college में पढ़ना नहीं है, उन्होंने क्या किया? He took out his own son from the university where he was very good student. His son also was very good student. He took his son from British school and joined Bihar Vidyapit Institute. He had, along with his colleagues, founded on the traditional Indian model. Actually, he was a very traditional person. He was very down to earth, and Bihari culture was there, and he learned about Ramayana. So influenced by Ram, Bhagwan Ram. And he always influenced by Indian culture. He wrote articles for Searchlight and the Desh. These all are magazines, newspapers, Searchlight and Desh that time, and collected funds for these papers. He told a lot, explaining, lectures and exhorting. He had earlier taken active role in helping the people affected by floods. Affected by floods. Okay, now that time Bihar was tremendously affected by floods. बाढ़ आती थी बिहार में, अब भी आती है, बट अब बहुत सारे बन गए हैं. But that time Bihar and Bengal during 1940 there was huge earthquake, flood coming. When the earthquake of Bihar occurred on January 15, 1934, Rajendra Prasad in jail. He was in jail in 1934. He was released 2 days later. Before he was the earthquake came, he was just released from jail. He set himself for the task of raising funds. The Viziers had also raised many funds for the earthquake survivors. However, so great was his influence that Rajendra Prasad collected over 38 lakhs, 3 times of what the Vizier could manage. During the 1935 Kota earthquake, when he was not allowed to leave the country, he set up relief committees in Sindh and Punjab. Quetta is the area of Punjab and Sindh. Both are coming. And that time, in 1935, earthquake came and he collected fund for there also. Not only for Indian, for other countries also. He was elected as the President of Indian National Congress during the Bombay session in October 1934. When Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose resigned in 1939, he again became the Congress President. As President of the Republic, he used his monitoring influence so silently. He was very silent. He did not show his work, and he was very good in his work. Now, what happened when he was President of Indian National Congress? He was till 1962. He was the President of Indian National Congress, which is the largest party that time. So 12 years he was president. For 12 years, not 1-2 years, 12 years. He announced in 1962 to retire from the post, and he awarded Bharat Ratna. Same year, in 1962, he awarded Bharat Ratna. In keeping with the old custom of his village and family, Rajan married in just 12 years old with Rajeshwari Devi, Rajvanshi Devi, sorry, not Rajeshwari, Rajvanshi Devi. Being the youngest in a large joint family, Rajan was greatly loved. Rajan was a brilliant student, as I told you, standing first in entrance exam of university in Kolkata, and there he got lots of scholarships. Now he was watching. Now I am telling about the struggle movements when he was in his struggle movement. In 1915, Rajan passed the master in law that I also said. He was watching very keenly the country's position that time. He saw the Gandhiji's struggles. He saw the Bihar people were suffering, how British was ruling the country. and he observed, and then he decided to throw Britishers from India. In that time, Dr. Prasad was deeply moved by the dedication, conviction, and courage of Gandhiji. Now, children, from that time to till India get his independence, Prasad stood by Gandhiji, did not want to set violence in any country. There was lots of violence, Bihar, Bengal, in all the portion. People were so angry from British rule that violence are there. And he always urged people that don't get violent, take the Satyagraha Andolan, non-violence movement of Gandhiji. He supported him, Gandhiji, of his non-violence movement. And that time he planned to march from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi seashore to break the salt lake. That is Mahatma Gandhi done. And he helped Mahatma Gandhi. A salt satyagraha was launched in Bihar also under the guidance of Dr. Prasad. Children, you know about salt march? Salt march, जो दांडी मार्च था, गुजरात में ही हुआ था, महात्मा गांधी ने किया था. Same time, Rajendra Prasad done a salt march in Bihar. In the pond in Patna was chosen as a site of satyagraha. Watch after watch of volunteers found arrested to making salt. They all get arrested when they were making salt because British government put a tax on salt. Listen, children, salt is a natural thing. So those things which are naturally come, government can't put tax on that. But British government put tax on the salt. Salt is everyday use thing. So people were very angry and they fight for salt tax. And that time, Rajendra Prasad and many other leaders were arrested because of they broken the salt law. The government used full force to see that the volunteers did not succeed. Many volunteers were injured. Dr. Rajendra Prasad called for more volunteers. Public opinion forced the government to withdraw the police, allow the volunteers to make salt. Dr. Prasad then sold the manufactured salt to raise fund. He was sentenced for 6 months imprisonment for breaking law. 6 महीने के लिए उनको जेल में डाल दिया. He had been very active in political and social work. Whatever task was assigned to him, he accomplished it successfully. His service on various fronts of movement for the independence raised his profile considerably. He did his best to heal the rift created between the incompatible ideologies of Subhash Chandra Bose and Gandhi. See, children, Subhash Chandra Bose was very active leader. He believed in fight and get win. And Gandhiji don't believe in fight. So they, between Subhash Chandra Bose, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and Gandhiji, both had different ideologies. So they started a little rift. Rift means मन की लड़ाई बोलते हैं ना, आपस में थोड़ा उनका मन का लड़ाई चल रहा था. That time, Rajendra Prasad helped both are very good politician and leader. You know, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and Gandhiji, both are the one of the famous leaders of our country. But उन दोनों में थोड़ा clash था. So Rajendra Prasad, what Rajendra Prasad done? He come between and he negotiate. उन्होंने एक उन दोनों के आपस में बात कराई and he tried to negotiate them because he was very kind-hearted, polite person. So in that way, he was get a respect from all the other politicians and leaders. He get a name for himself. When it had been decided that in 1946 that the British would leave India, in 1946 it is decided that now British would leave India, and in 1947 the Constitution Assembly was established to frame the Constitution of India. I told you संविधान बनाना का शुरू हो गया 1946 से ही स्टार्ट हो गया था, and in 1947 15th August we get our independence. And that time when our constitution was written, Rajendra Prasad was one of the person who gave his ideas, and he was very much in that portion. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected its president. The constitution was framed in 2 years, 2.5 years after independence. On January 26, 1950, the constitution of independent India was ratified, and Dr. Prasad was elected the nation's first president, 1950. Dr. Prasad transformed the imperial splendor of Rashtrapati Bhavan, what he into the elegant Indian home, because Rashtrapati Bhavan को भी Britishers ने European look दे दिया था, British look दे दिया था. They made the Rashtrapati Bhavan like Britishers. वहाँ के furniture, वहाँ के building all look like Europeans. So first what Rajendra Prasad done when he was president, he changed the look of the Rashtrapati Bhavan where Rashtrapati lived, and he made it like our Indian building. Dr. Prasad visited many countries on mission of goodwill as the new state south of established and nourished new relationships. He was believing good relationships, so he go different countries and he joined the other countries as he was very fond of other make relation with other persons. He had witnessed the destruction caused 2 atom bombs dropped on Japan and nuclear age could be more devastating. जब जापान में न्यूक्लियर बम गिरा, that time he was so devastated that he said that no, it should not be done. It should not be done. ये ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. In 1962, after 12 years of President Dr. Prasad retired, and he was subsequently awarded the Bharat Ratna, the nation's highest civilian award. 1962, he got Bharat Ratna. Dr. Prasad recorded his life and the decades before independence in many books. He written many books, among the more noted of which are Satyagraha at Champaran. उनके जो कुछ सिलेक्टेड बुक्स है उसमें से एक है जो बहुत ही अच्छा है, सत्याग्रह एट चंपारण में जो सत्याग्रह था उसके ऊपर उन्होंने बुक लिखी थी 1922 में. इंडिया डिवाइडेड बुक उन्होंने लिखी थी 1946. हिज ऑटोबायोग्राफी आत्मकथा he written in 1946. महात्मा गांधी एंड बिहार सम रिमिनिसेंस, ये बुक भी उन्होंने लिखी in 1949. एंड बापू के कदमों में, that book he written in 1954. Dr. Prasad spent the last few months of his life in retirement at the Sadakat Ashram in Patna. He died on February 28, 1963 in his first citizen. He was presidents are called first citizen. और कहाँ पर वो मरे? अपने ही गांव में, in his own village. India has imagined a life of possibilities and seen and surpassed dedication to make them real. So it is the thought of Rajendra Prasad. Children, it is the end of my narration. I will show you pictures one by one and see Rajendra Prasad's pictures which I collected for you. He is giving award to bravery awards to all. He was very fond of kids. See, he was with, and he is very fond of sports also. Now, children, this is the images of my book. I will send you. You will go through it. I will send this slide also, and I will send the link of this slide so you can read these pages, and you can see my videos also. Now write this page you write. Please write this page, very small information. Already you got, I know, but you write this also. And one more thing, what I want to tell, that if you subscribe my YouTube channel that I sent, you will get Mahatma Gandhi's biography I taught in 5th standard. I sent. Today I teach about Jawaharlal Nehru to 7th standard. So you can get that video also from the my YouTube channel. Subscribe. So all the videos which I send you will get if you subscribe my channel. Otherwise not, because I send all in my YouTube. You can go through with Jawaharlal Nehru. Today I teach in 7th standard. Yeah, beta. Vishwa, your voice is not coming. all voice are coming, but Vishwa, today your voice is not coming properly. So please write in chat box. Today you write in chat box. Okay, many. Arya, Arya, you speak better. Arya, you speak better.
आपने जैसा बोला था वो डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद के बारे में, तो वैसे मैंने एक इंफॉर्मेशन भेजी है.
मैंने देखा बेटा, और आप बोलोगे वो. You will speak.
Ma'am, I have also your YouTube video.